And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Got a great show for you. um, I had another show that's lined up. It's not working right now. So everybody, I'm going to tell people right now. Hold on a minute. The camera, I thought it was really weird. It's not working on this particular show. I'm gonna have to wait a few minutes for people to merge over. I'm gonna have to give it a few minutes to get all the people over. So just okay. Some people found the show. um, if I could have one of my moderators steer everybody to this show for about 5 to 10 minutes, just keep putting out messages like this show is canceled. Find my new show, something like that. They totally turned the camera off. I don't know what happened. I started the show and there's like no camera showing. And I'm like, wonderful, wonderful. So last minute, I had to start this particular show right here. I'm gonna make sure I have one moderator on that old show just for about 5-ish minutes or 7. And I don't see anybody going to the old show just right now. So, okay, MKP, thanks for that. Just like 5 minutes or so, just kind of say over and over, this show is canceled. Crypto Hulk made a new show. And then wait like a minute or so, and then type that again. And just so, because people are going to come in maybe 10, 20, 30 minutes late or something, and they'll see that and know that there's no show. But that's for show. I'm gonna go over to the new show right now. All right, welcome back, everybody. Crypto Hulk got an interesting show for you. Brad Garlinghouse. Let me start off with this right here. Okay. Now, this article's nothing major life changing, but what I want to show you is the kind of people that you get on these Twitter spaces. A lot of fucking morons. I stopped doing Twitter spaces. You get all these so called expert, big mouth fucking people who don't know anything. And they got like 30 people on their show and they think, like, wow, there's somebody, you know? You got 30 people on a telephone show. Like, are you fucking serious? And they're like, oh, yeah, or up to 150 or whatever, 200. Like, that's fucking nothing. So, but anyhow, just a bunch of people sitting around talking shit about other projects. And I can't really waste my time with that shit on Twitter anymore. Good morning, Crash. So, Brad Garlinghouse decided to go to a Twitter page. I refuse to go on Twitter anymore. It's just you get these stupid retard people, and so here's Brad Garlinghouse's experience. It's very typical. I'll go on. I used to go on some of these spaces, and they claim to be like XRP friendly, but then you go on the channel, and all I do is talk shit about XRP. I'm like, what? What? Why? How do you claim you're a supporter of XRP, but you don't? Every single truth bomb that I would deliver, they go, oh, that's not right, or that's old news, or this and that. I'm like, well, why the fuck do you even have an XRP channel? You know, it's like doesn't even make sense. You get these developers. Okay, this is what Brad's up against. So you get like developers that develop code, and they think they know everything, which they do not. That's why they develop code. But they don't know the whole picture of crypto. That's why the guy that used to be a coder, like the pizza guy with Bitcoin, he was like some kind of developer coder. And yes, he was a coder, but he used Bitcoin to buy pizza. I think he spent, like in today's money, $100 million to buy a pizza or something. So that's how these people are. They're not smart. I mean, they're smart at what they do. They know code, but they don't know anything else. Okay. So, and you get all those kinds of people on Twitter. So you got Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has come under fire following his recent comments about Dogecoin. Garlinghouse made these remarks during a back and forth loser conversation that he had with the Memes Coins co-founder. Um, so you got Dogecoin. It was invented by some guy, and Brad Garlinghouse was having I don't know if it was talk or if this was just text. I don't know. So Brad Garlinghouse compared Doge to the Zimbabwe dollar, as he suggested that the meme coin Doge was more on a level with that currency rather than the euro or the Japanese yen. The Ripple CEO's comments came in response to Billy Marcus, also known as Shibotoshi Nakamoto. That's fucking stupid. Now deleted the X post where he tried to defend Doge's utility. Doge has no utility. Nobody's joining up with Doge. Okay, let's just keep it real. Doge was designed to be a joke. It was never intended to do anything. Let's keep that real. If you want to talk about real, that's the original intention. All the little coders and developers knew that Doge was like a fake meme coin. Marcus insinuated that the meme coin was similar to Bitcoin, stating that Doge was essentially the same thing as Bitcoin. He made a further analogy using the euro and the yen, suggesting there was no need to put down one token because another served a greater purpose. Brad wasn't doing that. He was just stating what Doge is, a useless coin. It's not putting it down. See, when you give facts, don't get butthurt when it's true. It's not putting Doge down. What banks are joining Doge? Nobody. What country has made arrangements with Doge like they have with Ripple? None. So it's not that Brad's putting anything down. See, Doge people are fucking stupid. So they interpret reality as hurting their feelings. Okay, no, Brad's stating facts. Doge is like the Zimbabwe dollar. Nobody fucking wants it. It's useless. Okay, and it has no utility. That's just fact. Now, if that hurts your feelings, that's your fucking problem because you don't like to look at reality. When you look at Ripple making deals with Singapore Monetary Authority, has Doge made any deals with Singapore Monetary Authority, Hong Kong Monetary Authority? Has Doge linked up with any countries like Russia, China, Brazil? I can go on. Not no. Doge has not done a fucking thing. That's just the fact. I'm not being mean against Doge. It hasn't done anything, right? Like, okay, is IBM like IBM works with Stellar? So is IBM working with Doge? No. Like, is anybody working with Doge? Answer: no. So it's not being mean. It's just called reality. And Doge fans don't have a grasp of reality, so they interpret reality as being mean. So that's what happened on Twitter. Got a bunch of dumb nuts on there. Let's go down to where it says the genesis in the article. That's what I have outlined. Marcus, this guy on Twitter, wherever the fuck he is, Marcus' initial outrage was sparked. Oh, he was triggered. Marcus was triggered by Garlinghouse's statement on the Clear Eyed about crypto. There was a panel at the World Economic Forum, and it was called Clear Eyed about crypto. Marcus didn't like it. So during a discussion panel, the Ripple CEO shared his belief that tokens like Doge had no real life utility, which is true, and that he didn't really understand what value they provided. That's the fact. So Marcus, when he got a chance to talk to Brad on Twitter, Marcus couldn't bring up facts about what organizations Doge joins with, what countries, is there a use case with Doge, stuff like that. So I just thought I would read that article just to let people know what my perspective was on that conversation that Brad had. And I'm very glad that Brad Garlinghouse uh, probably won't be going to that chat room any. I'll never go to that chat room. A bunch of useless people on there. Alrighty then. The first person to show up to this show was Jared. Eric Bartowski, 1970 legend. Then you got Will DeVos, MKP. I'm just checking the other channel real quick. Okay, good. No one else has gone there. Let me go back to this channel. Let me go to the next article. Reserve Bank of India. We got that one. Okay. Our next our next news topic will be about India and how their government people there, well, the Reserve Bank of India lies because they're trying to scare you. Here's the thing again, what India is doing, and it's very common with a lot of countries. Let me make sure this article came through. Okay, there's the article. So what India is doing, it's very common. India's done this forever. You introduce news about crypto adoption. And then within that same article, you have to put down crypto. Okay, see how this works? So you want to you want to do your duty as a public information officer. You have to get out information. Yes, we're moving forward with crypto and or this innovation or that. Now, you don't want the small people to invest in that shit too early. Okay, so what you then do is you throw in a fear tactic. Hi, this is Dilip Rao, and I'm working for the Reserve Bank of India, and we're using blockchain technology to solve future problems. Now, blockchain has a lot of problems, and criminals are all over in crypto. And our job, see what I'm doing right there? So, at first, I'm bringing you good news about crypto that we're doing something with it, but then I'm hitting you with the, oh my God, get back, crypto's bad. See? So that's what always happens with India. They want their people broke. They have a caste system. They don't want the poor people to become rich. And the rich people definitely don't want these poor motherfuckers coming up. So what you'll notice in India will be very common. Now, in this article here, I'm going to talk to you about how the Reserve Bank of India chief, here's what he says. Crypto threatens the rupee stability, urges investors to be cautious. Okay. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. The head of India's central bank, the Reserve Bank of India, has warned of significant risks, oh boy, associated with cryptocurrencies, particularly for emerging market economies. It can impact your financial stability, current stability, and monetary system. Reserve Bank of India Shakti Das was the name. Next title here says RBI Governor's Crypto Warning. Shaktikantas, the governor of India's central bank, the Reserve Bank of India, issued several warnings regarding cryptocurrency at the World Economic Forum in Davos. See what they're doing. Here's the thing. At the World Economic Forum, they're announcing how the world's changing. We're moving to crypto, artificial intelligence, da, da, da. So naturally, the Indian people would want to go out and invest. They would do some research, of course, and they'd want to go out and invest in these technologies when it's early and when it's cheap. Now, what the government's going to do or the bank's going to do is scare the common people so that they don't invest in it. They're going to make an announcement and then scare people. So the sheep who are followers, the little people, say, oh, this crypto's dangerous. I better not buy any. That's exactly the time to buy it. when the government's scaring you, when the prices are cheap, that's the perfect time. That's exactly when you want to get it. Now, what will happen with 99% of the people is they're going to wait. I'm going to wait till there's regulations and all this stuff. Then I'm going to buy it. Well, then it's too late. You just missed out on becoming a multi-millionaire and billionaire. That's how this game is played. I've seen this just like this for 4 years. I'm not a business person. I never was. But it didn't take me long in crypto to see what the game is. Now, the Reserve Bank of India person says this down below. There is no underlying, okay? It is not a currency. He's talking about crypto. Here's what he says. It is not a currency, but it has the potential to become a currency. Oh, in which event it can occupy the part of the payment system. I want y'all to think of a payments crypto. I got about 3 in mind. XRP, XLM, and XDC. So at first, the Reserve Bank of India person says crypto is not a currency. I want you to hear what they're saying. Remember this double talk shit. Crypto's good. Oh, nope, crypto's bad. Be careful. We're innovating with crypto. Stay away from crypto. It's bad. It's going to hurt you. The bank is now utilizing a crypto ledger. Hey, everybody, be careful of crypto. It's do you see what they're doing? Okay. Now they're saying it again. They're saying crypto is not a currency. And then the other side is a double speak, but it has the potential to become a currency. Like, what is it? You see what I mean? That's what's going on in India. They will give you 2 conflicting messages in the same sentence. This one is, it is not a currency, comma, same sentence. Crypto, now I'm going to add the word it, meaning crypto. Crypto is not a currency. That's what the Reserve Bank says, okay? Within the same sentence, but it has the potential to become a currency. So you're wondering, like, what? Okay, that's the game that's played. This is how they deliver news and then scare people at the same time. Misinformation, whatever you want to call it. It says it, which is crypto, it can impact your banking system, and therefore it has very much risk involved in it. So we go from crypto's not, okay, listen to this. For every one good thing about crypto, they're saying like 3 or 4 bad things. I want you to see this little game that they're playing in India, and they play all around the world. It's not a currency. So crypto's not a currency, right? Okay. It can impact your banking system. There is very much risk involved. So they say 3 bad things about crypto. What's the positive that they say? But crypto has the potential to become a currency. You see that? That's the game that's played. You say 3 negative things about crypto, but you throw in a very positive one where it can be a currency. And I'm like, that's a classic example of what India does. Rod, welcome to the brand new channel here. Bill 33, been a member for 17 months. Hoo-wee. It still won't let me donate. When I hit the cash button, it only lets me send a free membership chat. So, Bill, what I suggest is, one, go to your phone, delete the YT app, reload it. Next one, hit the send feedback button every day that doesn't work. Explain to them, you're a paid member. This is fraud. I can't leave any kind of donation or whatever as a paid member. Please fix this. Or maybe I can, this can end up in court and the judge can tell you something, whatever you want to say. Give that a shot for a while. Unfortunately, if it doesn't ever get fixed after like a week or something, then start a new email and then a new account. You can call it Bill 33-3 or something like that. But this is just one example. Like, this is fraud. This is actually illegal. If you make good faith effort to tell them and you keep trying and nothing gets done, that's fraud. Okay. Um, so these are like a lot of the problems I'm having. If I knew of some kind of a lawyer who could deal with, because a lot of lawyers are traditional lawyers, they don't want to deal with this tech stuff because then you're going against a massive corporation at the same time. So those little steps I told you to take are probably the most effective. And unfortunately, changing the email and the name a little bit, you got to tweak the name. Some people are like, "Oh, I can't do that." Well, then you're going against a corporation. They don't want you to have the information. They'll take the money for being a member, but they won't let you do the other things along with it. That's illegal. Underpass 61, version 2, 589 button test. Thanks for the hard work, Hulk. Certainly is. Brimbin says, I found myself not following anymore. I just re-followed again. Is something wrong with the YouTube? Yeah, they don't let you follow people that teach truth. Now, if you were to follow a scam channel, they don't mess with that. You'll always get notifications for a scam channel. So we went over the India article here. Now, remember when the Reserve Bank of India said that crypto is not a currency? That was a lie. That was a total lie. Look, all these Reserve Bank people are well aware of the Ripple settlement agreement. So you're welcome, Brendan. So let's look real quick at the 2015 Ripple settlement. Okay. I've gone over this a lot. I keep getting new people to the channel, so to them it's new. So the Reserve Bank of India, they know damn well. Okay, I'll just cut to the chase. India is linked up with Ripple. This person, whoever the chief Reserve Bank of it, they already know what Ripple is. They already know that moves money and it's safe. They already know all this stuff. They're trying to keep you out. Okay, so here I have this court document, and we're gonna scroll down through page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a signature page on page 5. The next section is called Attachment A, Statement of Facts and Violations. We're gonna scroll down through page 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go to page 4. It says Roman numeral 3 right here, violations. You have a capital letter A, and then you have a paragraph 16. We're going to start at paragraph 16. It says here, Ripple Labs, okay? It talks about Ripple Labs, and then down below here it says, is a currency exchange service. Did you hear what I just said? Currency. Remember how the Reserve Bank of India is like, oh, crypto is not a currency? Well, they're lying. Because I'm showing you facts right here. So what India will do a lot is lie to their people. So I'm showing you an actual court document that they know very well what this is. It says Ripple Labs is a currency. The same Reserve Bank of India says crypto is not a currency. They're lying. So it says a currency exchange service. What does Ripple Labs provide? Online real-time currency trading and what? Cash management. It also says Ripple facilitates the transfers of electronic cash, okay, equivalents. And Ripple Labs provides virtual currency exchange transaction services. So right there, I just proved the Reserve Bank of India person is lying to you. They're inaccurate, okay? Now, I'm going to show you a relationship that the largest bank in India has with Ripple. And the Reserve Bank of India person is still lying to you, saying that it's not a currency. So we have DVD is now a member of the channel. Right on to that. So let's look right here. The title of this article I just sent you is HDFC Bank joins Ripple's payment network. Well, when was this, Crypto Hulk? Well, only 3 years ago. Now, Crypto Hulk, HDFC Bank, who are they? Well, it's India's largest private bank. That's not a big deal, huh? Next article dealing with India and this. I'm showing you, these people are lying to you. Don't let them lie. Watch Crypto Hulk and you'll know what's up. Next article shows this. India's second largest private bank. India's first largest bank. Now we're at India's second largest bank. Kotak Mahindra joins Ripple. This is 2000. This is 6 years ago. Oh, but India's Reserve Bank person says cryptos are not currencies. Blah, 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 blah. What a fucking liar. Now, I'm going to show you where Ripple, their XRP, is being used in India. Ripple's XRP is being used in India, in the Reserve Bank of India. My computer's making that noise again, like the fan or something, or something's going on in there, so be prepared. Because the last time this happened, the whole computer thing gets to shut down. So now it's starting to quiet down a little. So it's probably they already loaded the, the Trojan horse. Just want to let you know. So here is, okay, so now the computer's quiet. That's interesting. So we're still dealing with India. Hello, Michael Montclair. Listen to this title. Ripple to deliver first real-time payments from Oman to India using blockchain. Okay. It says Ripple is to deliver the first real-time payments. There you go. When you pay in real time, that's XRP. Harnessing blockchain technology. They're using RippleNet. I'm going to leave it at that, but it talks about other banks like National Bank of Egypt, United Arab Emirates, Dubai-based Lulu International Exchange. So this article here was about 2.5 years old. So it's showing how India already has Ripple and their XRP and stuff inside of India. So the Reserve Bank of India person is a total liar. Lastly, here's an article here. Let me show you. Copy and then a paste. Eric Goldsmith. Thank you very much for that, Eric. Eric's a regular viewer on the channel. So what we got here in this article. Oh, now the computer's making that noise again. Sounds like something's spooling up. Like it starts off slow, something's twisting, and then it gets louder and louder. Google-backed payment company Ripple. Now listen to that. Google-backed payment company Ripple. Is Dogecoin backed by Google? No, but Ripple is. So what's going on here is Ripple is working with NPCI. It's the National Payments Corporation of India. And Ripple is working with them. So Ripple is a cryptocurrency. Ripple's working with like basically the government of India in so many ways, like with the number one and two banks in this payment system. Yet the Reserve Bank of India person wants to say, oh, crypto's not a currency. Okay. So there you go with that. Off the grid in Utah, get Crypto Hulk paid fund. I appreciate that. I do. Yeah, Google is really something else. um, so there's our first two topics. We got that done. Now I'm going to show you an article about India, how they're just taking off with all the technology and payments. Banga 91. Hot pink this today. Thank you very much for that shot of motivation there, buddy. I think Banga's been on the channel like a year. I don't know. I know that name, definitely the past year on this program. But let's look at this Indian article. It says India announces $740 million national quantum mission, and India plans to be a tech hub. So I want you to hear all this. You've got the Reserve Bank of India person earlier talking smack about crypto, while at the same time they're dumping 740 million into it. See what we got going on? So I'm not going to read this whole article to you. There's a lot in here. What I'm going to do is skim. Okay, I'm going to skim a little bit. But let me read the title again. India announces 740 million into a national quantum mission. So what we got going on here is this. You've got cryptocurrency, distributed ledger technology, you've got quantum computing, and artificial intelligence. All of those come together. Okay, they're all coming together to move value. I don't want to say money because you could have like a house that's tokenized on the blockchain, sell half of that, get this, turn it into fiat, do whatever. Like so, this whole new internet monetary system is more of a value system. All right, you're gonna do things you never before could do. You know, I used to say if you have McDonald's stock, you don't go into Burger King to buy a hamburger. All right, because in the past you cannot do that. Guess what? In the future, you will be able to do that. You can have your McDonald's stock. Remember, we're going to have an internet of, they say, an internet of value. So you can go in to Burger King. You have, let's say, your government card. You have some kind of an ID card of some sort. If you don't have your phone, if you have a phone, watch, or maybe there'll be some kind of device that can emit an electronic pulse of some sort to a scanner. You could convert your McDonald's stock. It'll do a conversion through Ripple's digital exchange. And you could have, let's say you got $10 million of McDonald's stock. You could end up buying a little hamburger at Burger King because it's going to do a transfer. Okay. Now the transfer is going to use XDC crypto. So my name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of those things. Don't do anything I'd say on this program. It would be very bad, okay? But yeah, so if you have like $10 million of McDonald's stock, and you want to go to Burger King and buy a hamburger, you're going to be dealing with XDC, number one, because XDC deals with stocks, bonds, derivatives, foreign exchange, stuff like that. And since you're buying a hamburger, it won't be XRP, it'll be Stellar. That's small to mid-size enterprise money. So here in India, they're basically talking about global advancements, quantum technologies, presenting an opportunity for India to leverage development. They're talking about economic growth, scientific advancement, technological breakthroughs. Okay. All of this. Now, it's not just crypto. Remember, it's 4 different technologies: AI, distributed ledger, machine learning, robotics, all these things are going to come into play. Crypto is just a portion of it. Just like you have the XRP ledger, but it can't do everything. So that's where all these other cryptos come in, these ISOs, to assist the top three cryptos in doing what they do. I'm not saying the other cryptos are going to be less money, worth more or less. I don't know. What I'm saying is I go with the most use case cryptos. Doesn't mean they're going to be worth more. Just means it's a use case. That's where it's safe. Okay. It says in this paragraph here, the launch of the pre-proposal. I'm in the third or fourth paragraph down somewhere. It says the launch of the pre-proposal is an important step in the national quantum mission. India has a national quantum mission. Now, they could be talking shit about all kinds of crypto. That's fine. But you know what? They're going to use them. I just showed you all the proof. India's in deep with all that. Now, India is admitting they're having a national quantum mission. It's approved by the cabinet last year. The national quantum mission is expected to see substantial progress in the next few months. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I think they're done with all this quantum stuff. I really am. Number one, I'm seeing revolution after revolution coming in science. Before, it would take forever to hear stuff. Now, what are they telling us here? It's going to take a few months. They're gearing up, everybody, for 2024 to get everything set. 2025 spring, we take off. Okay? That's what I believe. Because of stuff like this. The National Quantum Mission is expected to see substantial progress in the next few months. Now, how the fuck do they know that? Because they've already done it. Okay? What this news article here is, it's to warm you up, to prepare you. Okay? They just can't come out of the blue and say, "Oh, we got all this, and we're gonna switch over to people." Like, what is quantum? What are you talking about? Right? Then there's gonna be chaos because people are not gonna want to move into so what we're reading here is propaganda. They've already done it. Why would you say it, Crypto Hulk? Well, the Ripple Singapore is the same thing. No other channel has discussed Ripple Singapore except Crypto Hulk. I've shown you they had a crypto exchange, gold exchange, silver. They had derivatives there. It was all done. A digital exchange. You could actually own physical gold. And you got a little debit card. That shit was done 10 years ago. I honestly believe this crypto stuff has already been done. After reading these articles now, and they're saying they're going to have substantial progress in the next few months. How do you know that? It's almost like they're predicting the future, aren't they? Or are they leading us to the future? So that's why I just say, when I read these articles and stuff and I see things like this, like they're telling us in a few months. Like I'm not mad, but because I'm just trying to show you. That's why this year, 2024, I'm seeing it all being set up. Okay. It didn't say, yeah, we're going to make substantial progress in the next few years. They're saying few months. Like, whoa. All this stuff now is super fast. That just makes me bullish. I'm going to go over the last article here. I'm going to try to wrap this show up in about an hour. Now, here you got more tokenization going on with Ripple. Stuart Cameron, thank you very much. Let's get the wheels oiled. Then you got XR Pimp. Mahalo for your hard work and deep diving, Hulk. Keep bringing facts and truth to the XR people. That's cool. Banga 91 again. Just couldn't get enough. Had to donate a little more. Oh, 3 years. I know that name. I've been following you for 3 years, mate. Best channel out there. Keep up the good work. Ooh, wait. That's quite a while. It's comforting. I get people like this, been around for years, so they can kind of testify to brand new people that, oh, crypto hoax. See, there's nothing for sale in the show. What I do is I deep dive and I provide information. That's basically what I've done for 3 years. Deep dives that nobody else can find some of the information. I don't deep dive everything. I only got so much time. I deep dive stuff I think that's very interesting and then just share it with you. That's what I do on the program. So, real quick, so this article here says non-performing loans to be tokenized via Credit Agricole. It's Italia-backed tokenization platform Block Invest. Now, I've seen Credit Agricole for about the past couple of years now. I did a little deep diving and found there's a connection with Ripple because they're partners. Italy's Block Invest. So now you have Italy joining with France. Credit Agricole, from what I understand, is French. And then the Block Invest is in Italian. And what they're doing is they're tokenizing. I wanted to show you this because this is what we need. Crypto Hulk, 2 things to be rich. Global, those are the key things. We just keep seeing tokenizing. They're tokenizing all this stuff. That's how you get value on your blockchain. So people are like, well, how does a crypto get expensive? Like, what makes it value? Number one, real world use case. But number 2, tokenizing, just like we're seeing right here. So it shows here, they're getting loans, and then they're backing. They're making them tokenize these loans, so then people can buy into them, buy the token, and increase the value. Block Invest is backed by Credit Agricole Italia, according to Blockchain Invest. I know French. I know France is mixed in here somewhere, but I'm going to keep going on this article. So I'm not going to get in this article and show it. You got the. I'm going to hold off on that down there. I wanted just to show this point here that this Credit Agricole is tokenizing. Now the next part of this, let me do a copy paste. Here's some more proof. Percent stake in Worldline. Okay. Now, wait, hold on. Bill Quackenbush, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate that. Cyrilina Willie, thank you for that donation as well. David Montequila, only donating. Will not pay others for Hulk's value. Keep it coming, Hulkster. Right on to that. So Credit Agricole is buying, almost 10% of Worldline. Now, that's weird. Computer sure seems to be making a lot of noise. It like spools up and then it slows down and goes 5 minutes and it'll spool up. Like, this is very strange. Keeps buffering. Yeah, I think they don't want this information coming out. My old channel keeps twirling. Over the target. You got that right. So with Worldline, that has been authorized by the European Central Bank to develop a prototype digital euro wallet. Are you hearing me? So Richard Taylor, love the show, Hulk. Thank you very much. That's Richard's first super chat on live stream. So let me back this up again. Yeah, Credit Agricole and a company called Block Invest. They're taking loans and tokenizing them, okay? Now, Credit Agricole buys a part of Worldline. It's probably not going to pop up. Let me send this link. Prosper, Texas. Thank you very much for that donation. Every single donation is perfect. Grab a snowball pack, a gum, and a drink. They don't like the word world, and I won't say line. So what I'm showing you here, so a while back, about 6 months ago, there's an article. It's called Securitization versus Tokenization. It's dated July 26, 2023, about 6 months ago. It says, Deloitte and Block Invest launch an open token factory. The word is Deloitte and Block Invest. So we're going from Credit Agricole to Block Invest, Worldline. Now, Block Invest has Deloitte as their partner, but Deloitte integrates Ripple. So all these articles I've been talking to you about, it goes back to Ripple. Let me show you the article. Right there. So, to wrap this up, this article is from, it's only 8 years ago. This article is only 8 years ago. Deloitte integrates Ripple and banking software for what? International transfers. It says here, Ripple integration will enable banks to send payments directly and in real time without relying on intermediaries. This is Deloitte from 8 years ago. It's an accounting giant. Deloitte is an accounting giant. Richard A. Thank you very much, Richard, for that donation. Appreciate that. So there you have it. Tokenization all around the world. Governments working together. The train has left the station. Absolutely. Well, that'll do it for today. I wanted to show you how Ripple's involved with all this tokenization all around the world, that this is the year, India's telling us they're going to have substantial quantum progress in a few months. How do they know that? You don't know stuff like that in advance, unless you've already done it. My name's Crypto Hulk. This show is over. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'm going to end the program. I'll see you all in my evening program. I'm going to look for news. If I find news that's worthwhile, I'll make a show on the PM. See you then.